Alright, this is the Panasonic MX-12, and I've got something plugged into just about every one of its inputs here, and this is just demonstrating the operation of that. It's got two video inputs, and so I got two camcorders plugged into it right now. Right now, camera number one is this scene right here, and where it's looking directly down at the mixing board as I'm explaining things here. Camera number two is the other camera I have on the floor over here, and of course, obviously, you see I've got some wipe functions here with the lever here, where I can, this one is one that wipes in a square pattern, and there's a joystick over here. You can move the pattern anywhere you want it to, and you can stop it anywhere you want to, make it big or small as you want to. You could have a person talking right here and have something over here as a picture, like a newscast kind of a thing. But of course, whatever the other video is, it's going to be, this is the full video, and you're only going to see that much of it, so you got to make sure that that's what you want to look at during the thing. That's just one of many examples. As far as video features, just going down the list here, there's strobe, still, mosaic, negative, and paint. So obviously the strobe is just a regular old strobing effect, and I'm gonna change the inputs here through these switches right here. It's in strobe mode now, and there, that switches around. So now that one is strobed, and now this is normal. And I don't know, maybe I'll go back to this. It's okay. The maximum strobe is right here, and then so if I walk around here, it takes a long time in between, and then the lowest is almost looks like you're not even strobing at all. I got to turn it up a little bit just so you can tell you are strobing, and on the internet you probably won't tell it is strobing. So if I put it on a medium place right here, now you can probably tell that I'm strobing a little bit. But anyway, I'll turn the strobe off, and then you got a still shot. Like if I were to take something and say throw it up in the air and then hit still, then you can see the frozen shot there. Turn the still off, and you've got mosaic, which is kind of neat because I'll cover the mosaic later. You got negative, and then you've got this thing called paint, and the paint is adjustable to different levels like that. But getting back to the mosaic, and you can have more than one of these on at any time. I'm only doing one of them at a time right now. And with the mosaic, whether you're looking at A or B here, and so if I go over here, and now that's in all mosaic mode, and then I order to make a, well, I'm going to turn these around there, and then now I can, like, block out somebody's face if I don't want them to be identified in a certain video somewhere like that, and I can use this joystick and move it around however I want to. What else we got? We got I'm using the audio from the camcorder that sees this scene right here. So the one down here, I'm not using audio from that right now. So into that audio, I've got an audio tape player hooked up right now, just for fun. And so if we're looking at this view right here, this slider, this is obviously how you go from one scene to the other, and then this slider right here takes you from audio 1 to audio 2. And that's audio 2. So I've got just some music going to audio 2 right now as I slide it the other way. Okay, I accidentally bumped a button over here. There's a fader for audio and video right here. So if I fade the whole thing down, then all of my video and my audio will fade down. Push it back up and bring it up. Those are selectable. You could keep the audio where it's at and only select the video to go up and down like that, or you could leave the video alone and only fade my voice back up like that. There's also an auxiliary audio input, and I've got an MP3 player plugged in here, and I think it's playing now. Let's see, yeah, this is for the MP3 player. And I don't know if you can see on your screen the green lights that are on over here for the audio level bar graph thing here, but it is working, and you can probably see these other lights as I hit all these other buttons here. Okay, so there's the MP3 player, and also there's a microphone input, and with the microphone input, I don't actually have an actual microphone in my possession right now, but I've got a guitar, and you know, the pickups on the guitar are basically microphones. So I'll just go ahead and display that I can. Let's see, I'll do this way, and there's the controls right there. And for the microphone, input is right here. So if I turn that up, then you will hear the guitar. I guess you're supposed to. Yeah, there you go. And you know, I don't actually know how to play guitar, but you know. So anyway, so that's that. I'll turn the guitar back down. I don't need that anymore. And what else have we got here? That covers all the inputs. That covers most of the effects. There's a lot of different wipes. I've been showing you the square wipe here that also is controllable with the joystick right here. There's also a regular old wipe where, well, actually, okay, the one with the joystick, you got a square and you've got a circle, so you can move that around wherever you want to. And right here is where you decide, you know, if that's scene A and that's scene B, you can swap those here with these buttons. And now that scene, well, did I do that right? I don't know. When it's up, you see that. When it's down, you see that. Switch that around. Now when it's up, you see that. And when it's down, you see that. But anyway, what else? You could go from seeing a scene to seeing a background color. So if we're here on video 1, if I want video 1 up here, there, and then I want background color to be here, so I press that, and we're set to magenta right now. So if I slide this over here, that should all turn magenta. There you go. And that's adjustable here. I'll turn that into a square. You've got red, blue, black, green, cyan, yellow, and white. And it wants to be fidgety right there, but there's the yellow. And you could just, you know, that could be, and you don't have to wipe with the little box. You can actually do a fade, which is called mix on this button right here. You do that, and then you could go from that scene to that scene, or of course to this other scene to that other scene, like that. You got wipes up here, just from left to right. They go, no, got to tell it to wipe, and then yeah, you got one that goes that way. You got one that goes that way, and then you got like the opposite of that. So that's that. There's some memory functions on here.